Hi everyone, it's Panda here again. Following our previous Safi Greatsword Awakening video, we are back with another build for Safi Greatsword, Frostcraft. The 4-set bonus of Valkana's set armor, Rime Guard, gives us critical element and Frostcraft. Frostcraft builds up your attack when the weapon is not in use, and this accumulated attack would be consumed each hit until the meter is emptied. It takes about 7 seconds to fill up your Frostcraft meter if the weapon is sheathed, and about 35 seconds to fill up the meter if you unsheath the weapon but not using it. Why Frostcraft?
Why?
Questions, so many questions. For once in your life, would you just do what you're told?
Mastering monsters are fast on their attacks. Naturally, you'd sheath your weapon a lot of times, except of course during the openings when the monster is down. For Frostcraft builds, the damage would be concentrated on the first few hits. This set bonus is extremely good on Greatsword because it hits relatively slow, and after each true charge slash, you would likely be sheathing your weapon to reposition yourself again. With Frostcraft, you would get a massive damage boost after sheathing. So Frostcraft complements Greatsword gameplay really well, since we're going to have to sheath plenty of times in battle anyway. Even sharpening your weapon is also considered weapon sheathed. There are two variants of the Frostcraft build, with critical draw and without. The gameplay of both types of build are pretty different from each other. For crit draw builds, your damage is solely focused on the first hit. Charge, then hit, then sheath. Rinse and repeat. The level 3 critical draw skill makes your first hit a critical hit. So if you charge your first slash to level 3, you would do a huge chunk of damage. However, this is not a preferred build as it has many downsides to it. Charging the first hit takes quite some time, and since master rank monsters are fast, you'll likely be finding yourself hitting the air half the time. The non-crit draw Frostcraft would be a more popular choice. For non-crit draw builds, your damage is focused on the first few hits. But remember that the Frostcraft charge weakens after each successful hit. And since your highest damage dealing hit is the last hit of the true charge slash, we want to leave the Frostcraft charges for it. You could either choose to use the Greatsword normally or use this combo. First slash, then shoot slinger, then true charge slash 3. This shortens your true charge slash combo. By the last hit of true charge slash, you would be using the damage of Frostcraft charge 2. As always, we focus on building for affinity first. This build has a 100% affinity from Weakness Exploit 50%, Agitator 20%, Critical Eye 10%, Attack Boost 5%, Weapon 5%, Augmentation, Affinity 1 time 10%. Then let's add Critical Boost level 3 for the 140% critical damage. Now for the defense and utility skills, we're gonna put level 3 Divine Blessing and Health Boost for survivability. We already have level 2 Flinch Free and level 1 Quick Sheath from the armors. Now that affinity is settled, remember augmentation 1 affinity. The rest of the augmentation go for attack 1 time and elemental 1 time. And for awakenings, all attack up and 1 Volcana essence. Like all other builds, we always check the potential of this build by looking at the maximum damage it can go up to. As to whether we are able to consistently achieve that damage depends entirely on your gameplay.
We're supposed to be hunting. It requires speed, stealth, and an agile mind.
So you're able to get by in 2 out of 3 then?
If you've watched our previous Greatsword Awakening video, we've checked the true charge slash 3 damage on Master and Kultaros horns. Likewise, we will do the same here. For this Frostcraft critical draw build, we will only apply Frostcraft's second charge to check its damage. Since true charge slash is the 3rd and 4th hit on the combo, so by then, the Frostcraft charge would be reduced to the 2nd boost. On mastering Kultarov's horns, it could hit 2699 on true charge slash. Since Volcana's 4-set bonus also include critical element, this build is also good for Safi Elemental based Greatsword. They deal a slightly higher damage than using shattersplitter. However, as mentioned in the previous video, the downsides of using Elemental based Greatswords is that you have to do more farming to upgrade and awaken 5 different Elemental Greatswords based on the monster's elemental weakness. So, Shattersplitter is still good. If you like to use this build but do not have some jewels, you could tweak your build according to what jewels you have until you farm them. You'd still be able to deal a decent damage to the monster. Hope you guys have learned something from this video as I had. We have the links to these Honey Hunters builds below in the description for you to check them out. Again, I wouldn't say that these builds are the meta set or the best ever, but I think that they're pretty much above average in damage. We'd love to hear from you guys if you have a better damage dealing build. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye bye!